real quick guys, on this video, we had my main camera, this camera, go out on me. It stopped for some reason, so we had to go to a backup camera. Luckily I had one running, so the microphone, the audio is a little bit weird on that one. So when you listen to this one, just know we're getting fixes on it and everything, but the audio is a little bit different and the angle's a little bit weird too. But it's a great video, great tequila, so sit back and enjoy this one, and we'll see you later. Salud.
Hey! Welcome to Thirsty Amigos. We have a full crew tonight. It's all kinds of guests here at the studio. So, we're having a special episode tonight. Dr. Dan has brought some really special tequilas.
Yes.
The coffins from G4. Dan's going to talk about it in a second. But the reason Dan brought them was for Amigo Paul's 60-year young birthday. Happy birthday, Paul! In his honor, Dan is going to open up one of these coffins.
How romantic is that? We're opening a coffin for the 60th birthday.
Are you saying I'm going in it when we're done?
No. You are staying on this side of the border.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Right.
I can do that.
So we're going to talk about the coffins. These are the special editions that they did. And then we have, because of their paying tribute to Day of the Dead, the Camarina family goes back generations. We have some of the father and the brother's product here. Do you want to talk about the products that we have here in front?
Go ahead.
Well, we have, so Don Felipe, the father of Carlos, and, why am I forgetting his name? Felipe.
Carlos and Felipe.
Oh my gosh, sorry Felipe.
Don Pedro, father of
so we have some of his original tequila that he made back in the day. His hand touched that stuff. That's an old Robert Denton Añejo.
We're opening that tonight.
No.
Darn.
What
are you doing? You can't pick that up. I had to try.
But the name on those is Don Felipe Camarina Orozco.
Yeah, Orozco.
Orozco, if you see Orozco, that's the father.
So he's the father. So, and then his two sons, Felipe and Carlos. So Carlos, he took over and made took over Taptil and El Tesoro. But his baby that he made with Tomas Estes is Tequila Ocho.
And then on the back here, you will see Master Distiller Carlos Camarina.
Only right? Carlos is on
Carlos.
And then Felipe, Carlos's brother, Don Felipe's other son, makes G4, Hey Cuatro. Mm-hmm. Does it say Master Distiller for Felipe on there too?
This will be...
Or is it on
Felipe Camarina.
And which...
Felipe
Camarina. That was Alteños, right? That was Alteños.
Alteños. This
Alteños,
one...
and then...
Los Alambiques. This should be Los Alambiques.
And then the El Pandillo... The Felipe's distillery, that's the one he opened, he started to build it in 07, finished in 11, so that's El Pandillo.
Right.
And this is El
Pandillo, yeah. So you got all three of the distilleries that the Camarinas have, which is pretty cool. All right here, which is awesome.
Right.
All great distilleries, if you ask me. They don't make a bad product.
Yeah.
No, really.
They're all good.
They're all delicious.
If you see El Pandillo, there's a couple of things you can say it's El Pandillo. One is he made this humongous what's that? The Tahona?
Yes.
Like they call it either Frankenstein or sometimes they call it Filipestein. But that's on every bottle. That's the Tahona they made. It's 19,000 pounds and it was made from scrap metal from some
old
kind of
steamroller with
for
asphalt.
He also has a handmade crusher called Igor or Igor. It's 15 horsepower. It crushes like that.
Really?
So this is El Pandillo, and then Pando is a bull. So Pandillo is some kind of little bull with a curved back like this bull. Pandillo, it was a cattle ranch. So they opened that El Pandillo at the size of cattle ranch. So all this bull on all these bottles, that's El Pandillo. So El Pandillo is a bull, Tahona, agave, right? The agave,
yep.
Bull,
I like the way
El Pandillo. So
do you know where the Tahona comes from? It's one of the distilleries that his father or grandfather had burnt down to the ground. They saved the Tahona. That's what's in front of El Pandillo. It's the old Tahona that they had at the old distillery that burned down.
it looks like a big roll with the spikes, and it's kind of
That's cool.
crushes the
Yeah,
if you ever find a
Reposado.
picture of Lipestein,
It's
I
crazy
think
looking.
it's designed so that you crush it so strong that you can actually get more sugar, more stuff out of it.
It shreds.
So apparently it's a better Tahona, and then that's Camarina's trademark to do it, traditional way.
Yeah.
And so
Right. A delicious way. Oh. Okay, so we're here. Let's take these out of the way. We don't want to
no,
hurt
that's-
any of these bottles,
especially this one.
especially the rubber
Yes.
Amigo. So, but you want to talk about the coffins?
This one you can.
Yeah,
The coffins.
That was
So Day of the Dead is what, in November, right? The first couple days of November.
Yes.
So every 23 and 24, right? 23, 24, they make the Day of the Dead, Dia de Los Muertos, right?
Yep.
So that's a 23, and that's a 24. You probably will see there is some difference, but you cannot get this Reposado in without the coffin.
No, can't get on its own.
So this one is a Blanco. I mean, I wish they would make Reposado,
Okay.
without the coffin, but that's not possible. So you have to have a coffin, right?
Yeah.
But we have to have a coffin.
All
So
right.
for,
All
us,
right.
for us tequila nerds, what lot number is which batch is that? Madera. See on the very bottom, the inkjet.
I don't. Oh wait, here it is. 2024. It's barely. I can't tell.
But it
It
says,
might be smeared, but
It's
but
weird.
you see, but it says El Pandillo on the bottom.
And I
So-
haven't had anything to drink yet. So
Right.
no, some are hard to see.
He's sober.
So then the coffin in
Sober as the
23.
dead.
That's the first one. You see the box has a check mark on the top. I mean, you'll see the box. The box has a check mark. What kind of bottle is inside? So there's three options for these. This box is with the
skull.
skull, right? The skull man,
Yeah.
right? And then take a look at this box. It's actually well done. Let's put it lay down.
Right now.
So it has hinges, right? I mean, it has hinges right here,
Wow.
and it says made for Day of the Dead. You can pull the bottle out. There's a picture of what? A sticker of the sugar skull, which is on Day of the Dead. So that's the 23 edition. There's three different coffins, and well, the 24 is slightly different.
Careful.
I
This
think
is lot one.
Well, this is the box.
yeah, this is the box because now you see there's only one. Those the dancing skeletons, right? What would you figure? What's the name of those? The
Caballero.
Deceased Tapatios is what they
Deceased Tapatios,
Answers
right.
from Jalisco.
right, and the boxes has hinges, right?
On this one.
This slide has
No
hinges.
hinges slides
So you
off.
see, it's like this slide up. Maybe they decided to simplify because that was too difficult to manufacture the box. This is kind of
A little bit easier.
straight to the.
It's a different looking coffin too. Different style.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
the
for all
dancers,
coffin.
G4 Headquarter in the middle. Rest in peace. Tahona, El Pandillo, agave fibers. Right, you can see the whole design and the bottle. And the bottle has a more simplified sticker, and that's
Show the inside.
And Dan, didn't you
Old
say
velvet
they
line.
made more of those? Correct?
I think they made 6,000 of these coffins, 6,000 of these bottles, and 10,000 of 24.
Oh wow.
There you go.
24. And they're different. I mean, they made with all these traditional ways, right? The Igor crusher, the Frankenstein, Flippestein, Tahona, and then the difference between other
This
Headquarters.
one's lot
This is
two.
made of
Wow.
deep well water, which is not
'Cause it is a
typical for
000,
Headquarters, right?
And this one
That's
is lot
number
one.
Yeah. This is lot
Yep.
1
two.
and 2. Good.
1 and 2. So this made of deep well water because typically Headquarter have rainwater collectors, right? And then they use the rainwater. But for, I guess for Day of the Dead, they changed it. One would argue that the proper name for this should be Peralta Madera, not the Headquarter. Peralta is a deep well. This is G4. but G4 with a deep well water.
Wow, he's a mad scientist.
Now-
With all his
now-
water combinations.
Right.
Now this one's reposado, so it was aged. I think it's like 2 to 12 or some 2 months aged in
Is it George Dickel?
George Dickel bourbon, right? In George Dickel
Yeah.
bourbon. Now Dickel is Tennessee whiskey, right? Is a
Because the way it's made.
is a competitor to Jim Beam, right? I mean,
Yep.
owned by Diageo. But I think what they decided to do, they used really very old Dickel, barrels because they're probably over 20 years old. Why? You can see that the color, even if you age in a barrel, it's not dark, right? That color was already lost.
Wow.
Those barrels were used up for 20 plus years. They cannot give much of a color anymore. They can give you a taste. And then Tennessee whiskey, I think they probably use Dickel rye, if you ask me, because it's peppery by most people what they describe. So it's probably a rye barrel, right? We'll see. I mean, we'll open it.
Yeah. All right.
But
Yeah.
Do we open?
Which one did you
all
open?
right.
Lot
I mean,
two, right?
Paul's
Which one
gonna
did you
open.
No,
Which one
no.
did you open?
Lot two.
Look at those two bottles. Look at the color of those two bottles.
Yeah, you see light.
A year
light.
apart.
They're light.
The bottles are different too.
Light.
Two's shorter than one.
It is.
Yeah.
On the box, one is a kind of see-through, the white agaves, and then two is a dark agave. Can you see this? You can see just from a boxes which one is 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, the color.
The color of the-
I'll show it.
The color is also
Yeah,
different, right?
Be
Now it's
Yeah, it's very nice.
so Paul. All right,
Shall we?
Let's do this.
let's do
Birthday,
it.
man. Open up.
Happy birthday, man.
Is an awesome gift.
But you have to be smarter than the seal.
Oh, it always gets.
One would ask while Paul is opening, what's that decor? I mean, this is the yayo, right? They also
Yayo.
made for Day of the Dead, but that's for the different family, Vivanco Distillery, right? That's
The Vivanco family.
Vivanco family,
And
the
Sergio
Day of
Cruz.
the Dead.
Yep. Cool packaging too.
On Day of the Dead, they make those kind of they there you go.
Oh man.
Nice.
I think you in probably celebration of Day of the Dead, you have to pour some kind of capita for
the dead.
for the dead, right? So
We won't do that.
You would be-
stay alive, right?
Yep.
We're not doing that, but
No.
you know.
You would be sharing this with the people that have gone before you.
Yes.
And you're celebrating their life, their spirit. And so we're celebrating my 60th. Why am I the oldest one in the bunch?
Not by much, not by
Yeah.
much.
Not so bad. All right. so-
They're right behind me.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's.
All right.
Here's, oh, there's no.
It is not a wine bottle, huh? Amigo. Gracias. And Dan, thank you again
Yes, thank
for
you.
your generosity here, sharing this.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna let
Take a
go
little
waste.
forward. Or
Can't
just-
lose the
there you go.
drop.
Man.
Hey,
Yes.
my brother got a bigger pour than me.
Hey, that's okay. I'll take it.
I'm gonna switch glasses with him.
You know, he's a Bengals fan.
I deserve it.
We
He
gotta
needs
let
it.
him have
He
it.
needs it, yeah.
He
I
needs
don't think
it.
he
The Bengals
deserves it,
fan
but he
needs
needs
it.
it. Yeah. Oh.
That's
All right, let's nose this.
That's wonderful.
Oh yeah, the color is beautiful. The legs,
Yeah, legs are
impressive. There's a lot. They form
Covers it all.
slow.
very slow, which is nice.
Wow.
And the color you see, I mean, it's very used Dickel
Look at
barrel,
that.
right? There's not much
Okay.
color.
Really light gold.
Light gold, right?
Straw.
I like that smell.
Oh, that's
A
nice.
little bit of earth.
You
Yeah,
don't
like
get
a
a lot
sugar
of,
cube
there's
and
not
a-
a lot of.
I get a
alcohol.
sugar cube. That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
Sugar cube. I like
Sugar
that.
cube, oak.
Yeah, you get a little bit of the oak.
Oak probably
And
comes
oak
from Dickel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like this. It's very complex.
Now we didn't mention that, but the fermentation is in pine wood.
Oh, they ferment in the pine wood. People. One thing we haven't covered yet.
It's amazing how you mentioned pine.
Really?
Now,
Yeah,
like,
what is the proof?
What's the proof on
Fine.
it?
So I
I'm
think
getting
it's 84, right? 42%, 84
42.
proof.
42 is 84. This one,
So it's a little bit higher.
42,
Yeah.
84.
Woo, that
Deep
smells
water.
really good.
Frankenstein
stop
Kahuna.
making me wait.
A little earthy, dusty. All right.
A little dried fruit.
The single estate, I think they grow their own agave, and I think the yeast is also kind of proprietary of their own yeast, right?
At least so, yeah, for them. All right. Salud, amigo.
Cheers.
Salud,
Salud,
Paul.
Paul.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Paul.
Gracias.
Oh, that's got nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nice
Wow.
little burn.
It's got the.
Oh, we got the goosebumps.
Oh,
What I like
You know
about
it's
it. What I like about it, it's got
That
that
is
burn.
good.
And it goes real
It's
smooth.
got a nice burn.
You know.
Woo! Smooth.
Burn and then
Flavor
very
of
smooth.
Vanilla,
Coats the
candy.
tongue.
oh.
It's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. But not
It's
too
got a sweet
sweet.
Very, a
attack.
little
Yeah,
burnt,
not fake, but
a little burnt caramel behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
the
good.
finish
Oh.
is great.
That's
Oh my
gosh. That is amazing.
Coffin
Very
tequila
good.
is good.
I wish
So
they would
everything
sell
you
that.
expect, right? I mean, the deep well, it has
If
minerality.
I'm getting
Oh,
buried in
the-
a coffin,
the-
that's going
the-
with me.
The big crushed tahuna adds the
It'll be
sweetness.
empty.
The Dickel adds the oak and vanilla.
A little bit of sweetness to it. That might Not be too
like-
much. That might
So
have to
it-
be my number one now.
That's a
Man, I don't know.
That's a great recipe.
We don't. Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
you
drink
might
many
sell it,
Reppos, so that was.
Dude, I got goosebumps I on my know. back on this one.
Oh, that's really good.
That's
That's
like a
great.
smooth.
Smooth sweetness.
That is.
And then after
Oh.
that, the burn's gone. It's just real nice and smooth.
And it just
Enjoyable.
get a little bit of the agave just sticking on your tongue
Yeah.
afterwards.
See, what I always look for
So
is
good.
smell
That
to
is
taste.
so good.
That hit it. You know.
Oh
smell
yeah,
and
they're
taste.
right on there
Oh my
together.
gosh. So you can't find this bottle anywhere without a coffin.
Sure. No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's if I to criticize, who am I to criticize? I would say the Blanco, we saw the Blanco,
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
without
yeah.
the coffin. You can buy the Blanco Madera without the coffin. This one you can't. That's probably my only criticism.
And
If you
what's-
to buy a second bottle or a third or a fourth, no, you have to be able to afford it. But if you do, now you have a
That's
proud
good.
owner of 4 coffins.
Right. Right.
Wow.
Now,
I think that's the
and
best
what's the
Red Bull
price
I've
point?
ever had. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I think they-
That might be like the.
I think
wow.
this one is
Price?
probably closer to 300 at this point.
Retail's $2.99.
Really.
If
I think
another
another half
gallon.
of it though is probably for the coffin though.
Yep.
But I could, but if you bought a coffin and saved it, then when you're cremated, you get buried.
You get buried.
Yeah.
You would be put back into the bottle.
That's true.
Like,
See,
seal it and put it
I-
back in there.
You,
I'm being
Balls.
very
Source
responsible.
sauce. Recycle, reuse.
you will find some
That
mentioning
Red
that there is a chance that they were adding a measure of the Hequatro 7-year to it, kind of mixing into it. I mean, it doesn't sound likely, but
Still. Really,
because Hequatro 7-year is a $500 bottle, and then
Right.
kind of hard to imagine that they were mixing into
Right.
$300, but that makes it more intriguing.
Wow.
No, this is great. Like, so has 25 come out yet?
No,
This
I
fall.
would,
We're
if
not
this
in
fall,
November.
Okay.
so then we'll have.
Well, that's a great
for it.
no. That's
Yeah.
a great question.
Save it up. Save
Coming
it up.
up,
We
so
got
save
till
up, yeah.
November because
Now,
I'm sure there
do
will
these
be
fly
another.
off the
So we'll
shelves, or are they usually go
You,
Or-
the price makes some.
Or if
Price
somebody
makes them
wants
stay
to
for a
send
little
us
bit, but I mean, I'm kind of curious if they will simplify the coffin even
more?
even more.
I think go back to
I want to
this.
have a vote, guys. I mean, if you two, I'm in. Which coffin would you pick?
I
mean,
like
I
the
mean-
shape of this one, but I like the decoration of that one.
Yeah, the decoration of
Ornamental
this with the
pieces.
ornamental pieces.
so 23 coffin box wins.
Yeah, I think so.
But I like the
It's a
dancing
beautiful
skeletons
That's really cool
on this one.
though. Right.
Yes,
but-
it's a very beautiful box, very beautiful presentation. The bottle
It is. Yeah.
and the juice inside is.
Well, of course.
Oh my gosh.
It is a hit. Yeah, that.
This
That's a great rep.
Fantastic.
You know it's on.
Amigo
I think
Dan.
I like my new repo.
Gracias.
I think I found it. I
Cheers.
think I
Happy
found
birthday,
it.
Paul.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Very good. I got a few.
Yeah, I got that big for. Oh, I Papa T likes it more than
Man,
me.
thank you, Dan. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Paul, thanks for having a birthday.
Yes.
You're
So
very
we can
welcome.
have-
Thanks for
yeah.
turning 60 for this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah,
I'll try it
try
again next year.
This is a great share. That is a delicious
That's
reposado.
Thank
Come
you,
on,
Amigo Dan. We owe you,
Yeah.
The
Dan.
packaging is so awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, once we start seeing the 25 pictures and the stuff, we'll try to put on our YouTube and show you.
Maybe
guys.
we'll have to split one coffin
I
5 ways.
might
There
need
you go.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier. For
I
sure.
don't know. If it tastes as good as this, I'm going to get my own. That's
You're
what
gonna
I'm
get
doing.
one coffin.
I'm
Oh!
going to get my own.
Oh, please do. Yes.
'Cause,
This is like I said.
that's good.
I love.
That is good.
I love the Dia de Dan
I'll split one
anyway,
with you.
But maybe
No.
maybe this year they might sell some without the coffee. Maybe
Wow.
they've heard out everyone,
Wow.
Possibilities.
and they might say, "Okay, let's try it." We'll see.
No, I'm not. I'm
That is
not.
just
That was
so-
good.
It was delicious.
It
Very
goes down
enjoyable.
so easy. I just
Oh
got
my God.
it's so smooth. It's
That's a
so.
I kind of think we don't need to grade this. I think this is going to be
Oh, 5.
fives all
This is
around.
Yeah,
Five all the way
five
around.
sombreros all around. There's,
If I give this
Dan?
a 6, I'd give it a 6.
Damn,
even with the
five.
price,
I would definitely give it 6 out of 5.
right?
I would
For
say
sure,
like
yeah.
I would say like 4.5.
Oh my god.
Give it some just because of the price. I'm just saying.
Because of the price
We're
possibly.
gonna take a few
Valid,
Yeah.
very valid.
Very valid. Very valid.
And this is
We were
how
on
Cincinnati
TNA.
Bengals cannot win the
Right.
game.
That's why.
Because I'm not willing to pay
They-
for
You
it.
know the
They'd rather
Browns
take
just
2
can't
wide
do it.
receivers than the rest of the team. That's okay.
They had
whatever.
5 quarterbacks though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for
All right.
joining us. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much,
Thank you.
and we'll see you on the next episode.
And please subscribe.
Oh,
and
thanks, Mike.
Follow and
Like,
I need you
follow,
here,
all
man.
that
Good
good
stuff.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Mike. All right, guys. See you later. Salud.
Cheers.
That was really good. And you